Are you scared of going to hell? Are you scared of dying?
Yes.
Do you ever ponder about that question of what happens after that?
Yeah, I do.
How does that affect what you do now, day to day?
Mm, in a way, it provides this background fear that it's very hard to get rid of. Almost like in everything I do, I don't want it to lead me down a path where I don't explore this question. I want things that I do to help me towards answering that question and getting closer to it. And so, like in a way, I'm always afraid, I guess, and worried about this. And I've tried to take away this worry, but it's very difficult. It's very ingrained in my mind, this fear.
Whatever you deny submits you. The more you try, the less it will go away. If you could put up a billboard on Green Street, what would you say? Something that everyone in the campus would see it. What would you want them to know?
Of this expected value equation.
So you would tell them to believe in God. To believe
I'll
in
tell
something.
them that it's important to consider your state of being in the afterlife. Because most people just try to lead a good life here on Earth and don't even think about the afterlife at all, or maybe because they think it's non-zero probability that non-zero chance that an afterlife exists, or it's like it's non-zero and negligible, and so they just don't really worry about it. But in the end, the value associated with afterlife, whether or not it's positive or negative, is so great that even when it's multiplied by that small probability, it affects the expected value equation. But then you could say, like, is expected value a good way to model this? And that's also a big question. Maybe not.
Seems good enough for now, but something that you're gonna have to figure out.
Yeah. But do you guys understand what I mean by that? Like, convey with this expected value equation?
Yeah, like no matter what path you go to, you still have like the value of the leaving always shows up everywhere. Meaning that like no matter that, like the best option is to believe.
Like if your goal was to lead a better afterlife, probability says believe.
That's not exactly what I was saying. Because saying, like, even if your goal isn't currently to try to lead a good afterlife, your goal is to try to lead a good life, right?
Right.
But there's a chance that it extends beyond this, I don't know, 8 or so years we have. And the enormous time that the afterlife takes up means that it's something that it's paired with enormous value, right?
We'll come back to this one.